I'm in shock what technology can make.
I think you're gonna really like these.
Okay.
Ready to see them?
I am. Oh,
Purple violet eyes. This has been your dream eye color.
my favorite color since about 13, 14, 15 years old. We're gonna see how it looks and not just contacts. We're gonna see the real deal now.
Here we go.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, okay. Yes, amazing.
How do you feel seeing your eyes like this now?
Well, dream come true. It's definitely a game changer.
Yesterday, I had my eye color changed.
And you're a physician yourself, so
I am a physician, yes.
so you know all about the inside information on medical procedures.
Yes, it was an amazing experience. The pre-exam was comprehensive, and it was the most comprehensive exam I've ever had. I was so excited to have the procedure done because I don't have to wear contacts anymore. I wore contacts for more than 10 years, and so now I feel amazing to have the eye color I want. And it was similar to what I wore when I had contact lenses. Very excited. I have no pain. Wasn't a painful procedure. Today I'm happy.
I was shocked. I couldn't believe that was myself. I felt like I was reborn. It's an experience that I don't have enough words. It's priceless. This changes my life. It's a whole new person, a new demeanor, it's a new opportunity in life. I love it.
I traveled here from Texas and I was looking for a new experience with my eyes. I've had dark brown eyes and you couldn't see my pupils, and it's just something that I've lived with all my life. And when I saw this possibility, and I trusted this doctor for sure.
My name is Fatou. I come from Paris to see Dr. Brian to get my color eyes procedure. So I did it yesterday, so you can see. It's amazing, it's beautiful. I was expecting something different, but to tell you the truth, I'm so happy, I'm glad.
Wow, that's awesome.
How you feeling seeing yourself for the first time like this?
I like it. This is awesome. Oh, wow.
Do you see people? What do you think they're gonna say now?
This small things change a lot. I love it.
Imagine waking up one morning with your dream eye color, icy blue, emerald green, or golden brown, but months later, you are slowly going blind. Sounds like something out of a horror movie, right? Well, this nightmare is real for some people. Eye color changing surgeries have become one of the creepiest beauty trends in recent years. From influencers to everyday people desperate for a new look, many are risking their eyesight just to have the perfect eyes. But what most people don't realize is that these surgeries are extremely dangerous and often not reversible. There are a few different ways people try to change their eye color permanently, and none of these are truly safe. The first is called artificial iris implantation, a procedure where doctors insert a colored silicone implant directly over your natural iris to give you a new color. At first, it might look stunning, but this can quickly turn into a serious problem. Another method that is gaining attention is the laser eye pigmentation, also known as iris depigmentation. This involves using lasers to burn away melanin in the iris to reveal a lighter color underneath, usually turning brown eyes blue. It's often marketed as non-invasive or safe, but eye doctors have repeatedly warned that it's a ticking time bomb. Today, we are looking at eye color surgery risks, the regrets, and what doctors are saying. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And please do well to subscribe, like, comment, and share.
The price of blue eyes? A decade later, she nearly lost her sight. At 17, influencer Dina Khalil had a procedure to change her eye color. What she didn't know, it was actually an iris implant. 10 years later, her vision began to fail. Redness, blurriness, and then near blindness. 5 surgeries saved her sight. But doctors say these procedures can cause glaucoma, scarring, even permanent vision loss. Now Dina says, don't touch your eyes.
I'm making this video to raise awareness for something that's extremely dangerous, that's not being spoken about for whatever reason. So please Bear with me as this video is very difficult for me to make, and it's something that I'm having such a hard time talking about. I haven't spoken to family members about it, no friends, nothing. Like, I've just been isolating myself because I'm unable to talk about this. But please keep watching, because this could help you, this could help a loved one, this is just good information to know. I just had 4 surgeries done in my eyes, and I almost lost my eyesight because of it. So let's get into it. These are my eyes. I had gone surgery 10 years ago and changed my eye color, and I was fine for 10 years. But then all of a sudden, the past few months, everything started to drastically become horrible, and I had to get surgeries done immediately because I almost lost my eyesight. I had 2 surgeries to remove the implants, and then another 2 surgeries for glaucoma that I've developed because of it. And I still have 2 more surgeries to undergo once I'm healed from this. I'm still not healed, but this has been one of the hardest times, or the hardest time of my entire life, thinking that one day I'm gonna have a child and not be able to see my child. Like, all these things you think about, your eyes are so precious. I don't want to cry about this, especially not on the internet. So now I look in the mirror and I'm having a hard time recognizing myself, even though this is the face like I was born with, and this is me. Like, this like the eyes completed who I am, like who's real me, you know, now. And I'm having a hard time like knowing her in the mirror and like learning to love her again. And I probably am gonna need therapy for this, and like, this is not gonna be easy.
This woman spent almost $9,000 to change her eye color from brown to blue. Before and after shots of the model were posted to TikTok and quickly went viral, gaining almost 30 million views. 25-year-old Lyons Valenza revealed she chose to undergo the surgery in Switzerland because she disliked her natural eye color so much that she couldn't even look in the mirror. After suffering painful infections from wearing contact lenses to conceal her brown eyes, the Brazilian model decided to get the rare surgery. "I used to wear lenses all the time, even when I was sleeping," she said. Dr. Theodore Hojabra explained that the procedure uses a microneedle to create a tiny tunnel in the eye, through which pigments are injected to alter the color. While Lyon says her self-esteem increased a lot after the risky procedure, fans of the Brazilian model think that the surgery has left her eyes looking fake. And much like the buzz around BBLs and thread lifts, this latest cosmetic craze has sparked serious warnings from doctors. And she's not the only one chasing a new eye color. Others are jumping on this trend too. Francesco Chiofalo changed his eye color from brown to blue, with the video gaining over 12 million views on TikTok. The Italian influencer, known for his appearance on Italy's version of Temptation Island, underwent the procedure at the same surgery as Lyons. This was his reaction to his new eyes.
Belli, bellissimo, wow. Stop.
Francesco has faced several post-op complications since his eye surgery, but insists they're unrelated. And if that wasn't enough, Francesco now wants an even riskier surgery. Standing at 5'11", he believes he's a few inches too short for modeling gigs. "I am very interested in plastic surgery to lengthen my legs," he said.
For some time, I've been wanting to enhance certain things about myself. And one of the things that kind of stuck out to me as I have scrolled on social media, I've been seeing people get this eye color change. Now, I ain't with the aqua blues and the creams, and, you know, at least not for my skin complexion. But there was a couple of people that I saw get this procedure, and I thought it was so pretty. Both of them had got the procedure to get like a brown type of color. And I know it's like, why would you go get your eye color changed just to get brown eyes? But I just personally think brown eyes are just so pretty. One of the people, they had it, I think it said hazelnut brown. I just thought it was gorgeous. And then another girl had got it, but with another eye doctor. I don't remember the name that it said, but it was like just a dark brown. And I'm like, okay, my eyes look kind of black. Like they're dark brown, they look black. I'll get like one of these browns. I like it. I'm already thinking of what kind of eyelashes I'm going to get. I'm thinking of how I'm going to do my eyeshadow. Again, it's not a big change, but that brown color, I'm thinking it'll just make my big old eyes pop even more. So I'm like, I'm wanting this. So I finally go and I get a consultation. Now, supposedly there are so many people that are wanting this procedure. When you book your consultation and you choose to get this procedure, you're waiting. So I had to wait like a month and a half. But during my consultation, they didn't even have the color in stock that I wanted, because the colors that are in stock are the light colors, the icy gray, the aqua blue. People get eye color change, they want light eyes. They're not going to go get brown eyes. So people like me, which is rare, that want brown eyes, they have to order those colors. I had to order this color, and the color that I ordered is called maroon. Now, the color maroon, maroon is maroon. You Google it, it's a brownish red. And it's dark, but I'm okay with that. I'm ready to rock it. So I wait a month and a half. They text me and they email me, let me know your color has arrived. I'm excited. You can come in for your appointment on this day, this time. I get dressed, I get ready. My appointment is here. I'm ready to go. And I do just that. I go. So I'm nervous. They say, it doesn't hurt, but, this is your eye. It just, I don't know. I always want something done, but I don't like the little pains and discomfort. But surprisingly, this was not painful. It just felt a little uncomfortable. You feel pressure on your eye for a few seconds, but again, it doesn't hurt. They give you something to relax you. And even though they gave me something to relax me, I'm just still anxious, not just because of the pressure, but I'm ready to see what these eyes looking like. Okay, I'm ready. So he does one eye and he says, okay, I'm gonna let you see it. He moves my bed. I lift up my head. He gives me a mirror. I look and I said, I did just that. Let me just tell you, okay, child, look. He did one eye. I said, what? That's what I did. Because I still can't process. I cannot process how I feel and this is not brown. What is this? I don't know if this is gray. I don't know if this is green. I was in there crying, and there's other people in the I don't know if that's called an operating room, procedure room, what, but I didn't want to make a scene, even though my feelings are hurt. I'm shocked. I'm upset because you have to pay money for this. And you pay for what you want. I didn't want that. Maybe the rest of the people may want that. I wanted brown. What happened to maroon?
Woo! All right, let's address the elephant in the room real quick. Why do I have two different color eyes? Some of you knew, some of you didn't. I got my eye color changed in 2015. I'm getting them removed right now because I got bored of them. You know what I mean? I just want to go back to my normal. A lot of you knew that. A lot of you didn't know. So just addressing it. So if I look like dumb in a video right now because I have two color eyes, that's because they're scheduled this one for next month. They just popped this one out. Took 30 minutes. And yeah, I just wanted to address that real quick before y'all say, what happened to your eye? What happened to your eye?
This model changes her eye color through surgery, and the worst happens. Nadine Brunner has been living a nightmare since 2016 when she underwent a controversial procedure to change her eye color. As a result of the surgery, the Argentine model has far lost 80% of the vision in her right eye and 50% of the vision in her left eye. The procedure involved injecting silicone into her brown eyes to turn them light gray. The model, who lives in Miami, traveled to Colombia to undergo the procedure, as the operation is not authorized in the United States. However, months after the surgery, Nadine's vision became blurred and her eyes became painful. She even lost photogenic work, which was her primary source of income, due to effects of the procedure, and fell into depression.
This man hated his eye color, so he got surgery to change it, but it went horribly wrong. A man named Mark had brown eyes like me, but he always wanted blue eyes. And it was to the point that he wouldn't even leave his house unless he had blue contacts in. Well, one day he heard about a surgery that could change his brown eyes into blue eyes. But this surgery was new, so he was warned by a lot of people that he risked vision loss and even going completely blind by going through with this surgery. But he was determined, so he flew to Panama to get it done. At first, everything seemed fine, but then 10 years later, something crazy happened. But before I continue, I found an app that pays you to walk, so unless you hate making money, press right here. He started to get swelling in his right eye before eventually going completely blind. And then his left eye was getting worse, but thankfully he was able to get surgery in time to fix it. So now he's fully blind in one eye and partially blind in the other.
I remember the story I did on the lady that went to go get eye surgery to change her eye colors. She wanted them to be maroon, which was brown, but they came out a whole different type of color, and she came on TikTok crying and it wasn't the color that she wanted it to be. All of us was really telling her like she should never got the surgery, because I actually heard one story of a news reporter, a Caucasian lady, end up unaliving herself after LASIK eye surgery, that she said like the pain was so unbearable that she couldn't take it and she unalived herself. Now the girl Jasmine Hall is on here, the one that got the surgery. She on here and she's saying that she wish she never got the surgery because she has been in constant pain since she got the surgery. Anybody that's looking to get that surgery that you go overseas for to get your eye color changed, baby, just put on some contacts. Promise that shit is really not worth your motherfucking life. Like she said, she's in constant pain. Her eyes is hurting. That shit is crazy. Because it's like, you did the surgery, they gave you the wrong fucking color, and now that you got the surgery, you been in constant pain. Like, it's a lose-lose situation at this point. And see, Zonanique and Tiny, they went to go get their eyes done too, and Zonanique said she had been in pain too since she got her eyes done, so she went back to get them undone. So do not get that eye surgery where they change your eye color. That's some stupid shit.
I have a question about eye color surgery, and I mean no disrespect to these patients, no disrespect to a little disrespect to these doctors, actually. Because why are they always picking the most unnatural, flattest contacts to put in these eyes permanently? I have never seen an eye color change surgery that has looked natural. What's up with that? Like, she's beautiful, but this is scary. It's always got that dark limbo ring around the outside. You can see it pretty prominently here. I don't know if that's just her natural eye color peeking through or if that's done on purpose, because I've seen that with a lot of these procedures, but it looks beautiful on a natural eye. But here, it just makes it look even flatter, even more like a contact. Like, look at that. It looks worse than a Halloween contact. And note how I don't even need to point out which one is the natural eye color and which one is the surgically done one. It's this one, obvious. I challenge you to find me an eye color change surgery that does not look scary.
In 2015, I flew to India to change my eye color through a company called Bright Ocular. I thought it was going to boost my confidence and change my life. I had no idea what was coming, but 4 years later, I had to have the implants removed due to complications.
People are getting surgery to change their eye colors, and it's actually making them look scary because it looks like they just dipped their eye in a bucket of paint. It's so smooth, and like, that's not how eye colors are supposed to be. And I swear to you, like, half the people that get this done themselves, they regret it immediately after, because there's a video of this one guy who got his eyes changed to like this honey color, and right after, he asked his doctor, is this permanent? Like, you dummy, why would you ask if it's permanent after the fact that you got it? Yes, it's permanent, and yes, you're gonna look like a freak for the rest of your life. And it's one specific doctor, I forget his name, but he makes all these videos and does all the surgeries, and if you just look up eye color surgery, you'll see it. But I really don't understand, what is the hype in wanting to change your eye color, right? Because it doesn't look natural for one, but also I feel like people's eyes, they naturally suit them. Like, not everybody's meant to have hazel eyes or blue eyes or brown eyes or gray eyes. I feel like your eye color is natural to you, you know? And when you change it to something where it looks like you literally just filled it in with a Sharpie, like, it looks off. And like, this whole entire new wave of people getting unnecessary plastic surgery, I'm not here for it, alright? I don't like it, and I know it's their choice choice, but like at the end of the day, it makes you look weird. It's just a waste of money and you're wasting your time.
And I repeat, do not get this surgery done. Take that thought in your head, out the door, out the window. She had an eye color changing procedure done, surgery where they put an implant inside in front of the natural colored iris that changes the appearance of the color of your eyes. But these surgeries are so dangerous. It's not like, oh, it may cause blindness, it may make you blind. No, no, no. The risks are high. So let's forget about all the risks for just a second. We'll get into that. But the fact that this specific procedure pretty much just looks like you're wearing colored contact lenses, you might as well just wear colored contact lenses. It's safer, it's healthier, you're achieving the same cosmetic goal without all the risks. Now let's talk about how this can make you go blind. The iris implant that's being put in can block your drainage system, increase the pressure inside the eye, and an increase in pressure inside the eye can damage the nerve, can damage the tissue in the back of the eye. And that's what's connecting your eyes to your brain to tell your brain, this is what I'm seeing, and then your brain processes it. And now if that nerve is damaged, no signal is going to be sent to your brain. That is going to lead to blindness. This is irreversible blindness. Once you have reached that point, we cannot undo what's been done. We can only prevent further damage from occurring. So after all of that, she had to get additional surgeries done to have the implants removed and then treat the eyes. And she could be possibly dealing with lifelong issues now related to her eyes because she decided to get this surgery done 10 years ago and no one informed her of all the risks and implications that it comes with. So now she is spreading awareness because she has lived through this, that it's just not worth it. Your natural eyes are beautiful. They are made for you. And we all need a change once in a while. And if you do, then there are colored contact lenses that are FDA approved, that are eye doctor approved, that you can wear that will look just as good.
Some eye doctors say that the risk really doesn't seem to be worth the benefit. They warn that introducing foreign material inside the eye can disrupt its natural balance, leading to serious conditions like glaucoma, chronic pain, and even permanent vision loss. And the scariest part is this damage is often not reversible.
Please don't go change your eye color surgically. Yes, that's a thing, and it is real these days. People are actually going to certain doctors who are using different pigment injections to change the color of your iris, the colored part of your eye, permanently. Now, the problem I have with it is that for me, the risk really doesn't seem to be worth the benefit. The risk of it is that you could actually go blind from this procedure because what they do is they go in with a needle and they inject the area of the iris, that colored part of the eye, with whatever new color they're trying to achieve. Oftentimes, it's going to be a lighter color, such as going from brown to green or brown to blue. And on top of it, I don't think that the results really look that natural because usually it just ends up being a very uniform color, like a bright blue or a bright green, which seems a little crazy to me.
For the first time ever, I have a confession to make about changing the color of people's eyes. Changing your eye color with cosmetic implants like this can cause serious damage to your iris and the cornea too. Tiny's daughter Zonique had these and discussed her regrets. That's why I would never perform these implants because of the high complication rate.
Let's talk about why you should think twice. Changing your eye color through surgery might seem tempting, but it comes with some serious risks. There are two main types of procedures, iris implants and laser treatments, as seen here, that alter the pigmentation of the iris. Here are some potential risks associated with these surgeries. You could face complications like increased light sensitivity, glaucoma, cataracts, corneal damage, infection, chronic eye inflammation, irreversible damage, or even vision loss. Given these significant risks, these procedures are generally not recommended and are considered controversial in the medical community. If you're looking for a change in your appearance, there are safer non-surgical options instead. Why not try colored contact lenses? They're safe and fun. Remember, your natural eye color is unique. Embrace it. Would you change your eye color? Share this to help others stay safe.
Out of all the crazy cosmetic stuff out there, why would you ever mess with your eyes? They're always like, oh my god, I love it. Is it permanent? There's a reason I don't do eyebrow filler, nose filler, that liquid rhinoplasty, even under eye filler. I'm not doing that. And that's because there is a small but non-zero chance of you going blind. Why would you ever risk your eyes for a cosmetic procedure? And it ain't cheap. This woman paid $12,000 to have her beautiful brown eyes turn into this shade of blue. Just don't see that risk reward payoff with your eyes. Light sensitivity, dryness, cloudiness, vision loss. And we're just officially living in Black Mirror times. This is crazy.
Changing your eye color might sound glamorous, but the truth is terrifying. These surgeries can leave you partially or completely blind, all for a look that is not worth the risk. Your natural eyes aren't a flaw. They are a unique, irreplaceable part of who you are, and no surgery should ever take that away. If you find this video helpful, please do well to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you very much for watching, and see you on the next one.